Well, so today we're going to start again. Maybe wings of fire or maybe spirit animal. Which type do you like the most? If you're choosing wings of fire, great. If you're choosing spirit animal, awesome. These books are all very, very great and special. They can talk ages for something, and you will want to hear the next part. So today we're going to start from Spirit Animal 1 to the last book of Spirit Animal. And every time I tell you this, it will be one book. Okay? So let's start. Book 1, The Wild Boar. Connor hasn't expected anything to happen in his life. He was just a shepherd boy, blonde boy, and a very nice boy. He took responsibility with his sheep, but his father had to pay a debt to the Lord of the Transwick. So he sent him to be the Transwick's Lord's servant to pay off his debt. It was very agonizing being like that. So Connor every day wanted to send a message to his parents. And he did. Every day. So after that, there's Devin Transwick. He's a mean, noble kid. He is definitely spoiled because of his father's richness. Devin Transwick was very, very, very mean to Connor especially. He orders Connors around, and all the time he tried to make get Connor even in trouble. And he still did to on every book, probably. And Dawson Transwick was Devin's little brother. He was much nicer to Connor and is actually very nice. So one day Connor was preparing for his nectar ceremony. Every child would go to the nectar ceremony and let a green cloak deliver nectar to them. Nectar was created by the swan, a great beast, Nanani, the great beast. And there's 14 more, including the 4 fallen, the 2 that are in jail, and the other ones, the other 8. So if they haven't done well in the last war against the Devourer, someone who rides on a very large saltwater crocodile, have risen and tried to collect talismans from the great beast. In that war, the 4 fallen were killed. G, Essex, Araza, and Brigand, and Telem imprisoned Koval and Gerathon. Gerathon the snake, Koval the ape, Brigand the wolf, Araza the leopard, G the panda, and Essex the falcon. They were put on every banner to honor them, the only 4 fallen. and the other great beasts kept on protecting their talismans. So, after a while later, every single thing started to change. He went to the nectar ceremony. Devon didn't summon anything. So did Abby, the daughter of Grog, or the blacksmith. But Connor summoned one. He summoned Briggan, the wolf. He and great beast form, the animals are huge. In the great beast form, Briggan was like 2 stories high, and so long as 2 houses. You might think, oh my, what kind of wolf is 2 stories high? Briggan is. So the biggest of all of them is Talon, and Dinesh the elephant, using her power with the talisman, could be as big as what? A tiny moon. Guess how much buildings will he be higher than? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stories high of an elephant. Most elephants are like 1 story high, or maybe almost 2. What kind of elephant is like 10 stories high? What kind of elephant is like that big? Well, I don't think Dinesh is that big, but probably 8 stories or 7 stories high. But wow, still seeing an elephant that big, I know it's Dinesh, the elephant. Great beasts have Suka. Listen to me, Suka. If she is like standing up, she is like 4 stories high, or even more, 5, 6, 5. Dinesh in like her like biggest form could be only 7 stories high. But if Suka combined with the slate elephant, imagine how high that would be. It will double Suka's size, or triple. You might think, wow. And how much is 5 times 3? 15 stories high. What kind of polar bear is that high, I ask you? No answer. Imagine that for one while. Her claws, one of her claws could be like as long as my bed. Imagine that she could be even as big as a small mountain. It seems like everything had become smaller and smaller and smaller, like we're ants. Wow. We're not even longer than Suka's claws in the great beast and Dinesh form. So, Kabaro, he's mighty but lazy. Koval, I guess. Talon, if Talon were having great beast and Dinesh's slate elephant, how high will he be? That's your question. Mount Everest. Bye.